Hello my beautiful people. I haven't done a video for my YouTube channel for so long, but this, I really wanted to have a look at this with some tarot cards and see what is actually going on behind the scenes. I'm absolutely fascinated with the UFO and the Congress meeting that happened in America. I've watched it in full, and I'm a great believer in that the universe is so large and so expansive, we don't know the end of it, so there's got to be something else or multiple of things out there. Do I think there is no smoke without fire? Definitely. Do I think the government is lying? Definitely. And then we've got to look at what they're withholding back. There's so many files and things that they haven't classified that they are holding back. In, that's other files, not to just do with UAPs or whatever they call it now. I still call it UFOs and aliens, not non-biologics. But the JFK classification, for example, are we ever going to really know what happened with that? Because there's a lot more there that happened. There are a lot of the witnesses on the grassy knoll. I know my mum's always told me this. They met an untimely, quick end. Lots of accidents. That's very suspicious. So what's in the documents that they don't want us to see? Do they think it's too much? Do they think not enough time has passed? So let's go back to the UFOs. So definitely the American government, or governments in general, world governments. I think they're aiming for a world government, actually. I just think they're some way off it. Are lying. So, is David Grusch and the two military Air Force pilots, and they were of high grade as well, weren't they? Are they telling the truth? Here's what I think is going on. Right in the centre, I've got the card of the Empress. So I do feel that, can I just say as well, I'm a medium as well, so some of the things I won't get off the card, some of the things will be told me by spirit as we go along. I get the word dwindled. So I feel this particular alien species that we're in contact with is very much dwindled. There's quite a lot of loss there. They're a smaller race than what they used to be. But they've come a long way, because I get the word profound, so they've come a really long way. And I get the card of the Empress, so I do feel that a lot of what's going on with them is wanting to join forces with our DNA, okay? So, for example, all the abductions and things that we hear about, is there anything in this? Well, by looking at this card in the centre as it's the most important agenda to them, I would say most definitely there is something going on. The card of the Empress is all about new beginnings, it's about fertility. So I really do feel that they are trying to make a new race. So it's half of us and half of them. So 50-50. So I do think there's a lot of DNA attachment to this. So, are people being abducted and having babies which are 50-50 and missing period of time, and are they capable of fast tracking that, is what I'm getting from the spirit world? Absolutely, definitely. So there's a DNA to keep their agenda going. There's an agreement, I do feel, between a 50-50 new species, which so that they get to live on, because I don't think there's so many of them left, okay? And when don't mean many, we're not millions, but we're thousands with that, okay? So let's have a look. So it's like a business agreement, almost like, with the governments, okay? So I do think this is an agreement that they've come about because these aliens are capable of a lot more. I do think they're friendly, okay? I could do see the BFG, like the big friendly giant. You know, I do think there's multiple of different breeds and races of aliens as well, but the ones that are coming here often, that there is one that particularly has an agreement, and it's a business agreement that I do feel they were not happy about. So I don't think the governments were really happy about making this agreement in the first place, but I don't feel there was any other choice, because these guys, they're so much capable of so much more than we are. I definitely feel like they have like a male that's in charge, okay? So they definitely have gender, these aliens, and there's a male who's very businesslike, and again, that was what was put, okay? And they had some time to go away and think about that. So this is all to do with DNA, this is all to do with 50-50, making sure that their race carries on. They think we're capable of a lot more than what we are, and with their DNA that would help. So just the recent past, they've been working in a team with the government. I'm going to say an American government, but I do think obviously this is a worldwide thing, and it's been kept very quiet because I've got the card of the Hermit, which means wanting to spend time alone. But with this, I mean, this is all needed to be processed over a long period of time. This hasn't been felt to be ready to be released to the public. I do feel their planet, or wherever they come from, is in disrepair, so it's failing, and they want somewhere new to end up. And this hasn't been easy for governments to accept, and it's so their DNA lives on, okay? So just about to come in, because it's gone a bit quiet since this committee hearing. So what is going on with that, okay? Are we going to hear any more? Well, yes, definitely, because I've got new ideas, new plans, and there's a lot of things going on behind the scene. There's a lot of communication to try and find the truth, and they're trying to get some of these people that are not willing to come forward to come forward. They're pursuing them. Okay, I do feel there's something more to come out soon, but again, I feel it's not so much evidence that we can see, it's more hearsay, okay? And I know we're all waiting to see actual evidence. So where are we going? Well, the government has had a lot of fear and anxiety and everything over this, because basically they're agreeing for aliens to take us, to abduct us, to get our DNA, to cross-produce, to be able to carry our race on, okay? Because they are capable so much more than we are. We could go bang if we piss, you know, the whole of the world could go bang if we piss them off. They want to make sure their DNA is in lots of areas. So they've probably done this before with another different breed that we still maybe haven't stumbled across. The White House itself is coming up against it. They've kind of got the fire at the door with all of this, particularly in this month now, the month of August, because I've got the 8 on the card, which is all to do with so I feel it's almost like when you're in a trapped building and there's fires and there's flames coming up, and we're putting wet towels or towels to stop the flames from, that's what it's feeling like, to keep it out, because it's going to change so much. There is a tower moment to come with this. They think it's going to change everything. Jobs, schools, people going to school to get well educated to do these jobs. They think it's going to cause chaos, destruction, upheaval. They think some people will be quite accepting, but there's a huge amount of people that won't. There is more to come out within the next year. So I'm going from this August to the following August with this. Okay, or definitely I'm going to plus 8 months from now. So not a full year. I'm going to say 8 months from now. So what would that be? August, September, November. Well, I'm doing it wrong now. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So let's go March sort of time with that. Okay, something else happening there. Let's just put some more clarifiers on and see what we've got. Yeah, okay. So 2 breeds to come together. And, you know, when they talk about aliens being here, well, that might possibly be because there's probably children or adults, because this has been going on for a long time, with alien DNA. I mean, as far as the aliens go, they would like to be known. They've had enough of this. They would like to be known. It's the governments that are holding it back. They're not ready for the change itself. The change on what the world would be. And here you have it. So 8 months from now, Tower moment. Okay, like I said, they think it's going to cause upheaval. It's certainly going to change. We've got the Page of Pentacles, new jobs, scholars, schooling. So they think it's going to change everything. They think that no one's going to want to do these higher educations anymore to get these jobs, because maybe some of these jobs are just not going to exist anymore because of they've already got the technology. These guys have traded it. "50-50, guys. They're still going to be lying, trying to get away with it because they feel it's very 50-50. They feel that half of the general public be able to cope with this and half not. And the changes they think are too formidable at this moment in time. We have a really old connection going back with these particular aliens. They've been back since time begun. So it's just that it's becoming more apparent, because I think these guys want to be known. They feel it's more the time is right. There's a huge amount of anxiety. There is going to be some contact with these aliens to come. So whether it's another crash or whether they actually are having another meeting about how things are going. So I do see that. They're going to try and lie. Okay, they're going to try and continue to lie. But the fire is at the door. So this is going to be an interesting one, guys. Yes, there is one particular breed of aliens. I think there are quite a few that have been here since time begun. They're multiplying via our DNA because their planet is in disrepair. It is an agreement between the governments and these particular breed of aliens. And they want to carry on lying. They don't feel that we're ready. Me personally, I'm ready, but I can see that other people wouldn't be ready. But the fire is at the door, so the more pressure that we can put on this, will it come out in the next 8 months? I don't think so. There's more to come out, but it won't come out. Will it come out eventually? Yes, I think it will. We just need to carry on putting pressure on. Okay, hope you enjoyed the reading. Please leave some comments, and thank you very much for watching my channel.